I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it is the very essence of our human experience, the fabric that weaves through the tapestry of our consciousness. It is through the acquisition of knowledge that I come to understand the world and my place within it. The pursuit of knowledge is deeply rooted in curiosity, a fundamental human trait that drives us to explore, discover, and ultimately expand the boundaries of our understanding. The love of knowledge is a celebration of life's intricacies and a recognition of our own potential for growth. It signifies an open-mindedness to the thoughts and experiences of others, and a willingness to question and challenge our own preconceptions. Knowledge equips us with the tools to navigate life's challenges with grace and to approach problems with creativity and resilience. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it acts as the lens through which I view the vast expanse of history and the complexities of present-day life. It allows me to appreciate the interconnectedness of all things and the nuanced threads that link cause and effect. Knowledge is the wellspring of empathy, for it is only through understanding the experiences and perspectives of others that I can truly connect with them. Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound affirmations that will change your life. The love of knowledge is not merely an academic pursuit. It is a profound recognition of the power of informed thought and the value of intellectual humility. It is a lifelong journey that does not end with a degree or a title, but rather continues as a personal quest for truth and wisdom. Knowledge is the foundation upon which I build my values and make decisions that are reflective of a life lived with intention and purpose. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it is transformative. It has the power to change minds, to turn fear into understanding and ignorance into insight. When I say I love knowledge, I am affirming my commitment to personal evolution. It is through knowledge that I learn not just to exist, but to live with vibrancy and to engage with the world in meaningful ways. Every piece of information I acquire is a seed planted in the fertile ground of my mind, with the potential to grow into a tree of understanding that offers shade and shelter to myself and those around me. Knowledge is not static. It is dynamic and alive, and in its love, I find the courage to question, to seek, and to learn. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it unites us in our shared quest for truth. It is the common ground upon which we can stand despite our diverse backgrounds and beliefs. Through the collective pursuit of knowledge, we find a shared language in the sciences, the arts, and the humanities, bridging gaps and building connections that transcend national, cultural, and ideological divides. Knowledge nurtures the seeds of peace and cooperation by fostering understanding and respect. It is through learning about others that we can empathize with their struggles and aspirations, breaking down the walls of fear and prejudice. The pursuit of knowledge is, in this way, a powerful force for unity in a world often fragmented by differences. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it is a testament to our resilience. Throughout history, knowledge has been preserved and passed down through generations, surviving wars, natural disasters, and the collapse of empires. It is the flame that has been carefully guarded, a beacon that has guided us through dark times. Even in the face of adversity, the human spirit's dedication to learning and understanding remains unquenched. This resilience is a reminder that knowledge is not just an individual achievement, but a collective one. It is built on the contributions of countless minds and hands, a legacy of human ingenuity and determination. Our love for knowledge is a reflection of our commitment to this legacy, a commitment to continue pushing the boundaries of what we know, to learn from our past, and to lay the foundations for future generations. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it acts as a bridge between cultures, eras, and philosophies. It transcends the barriers of language and geography, enabling me to connect with the thoughts and ideas of individuals from all walks of life. Through the love of knowledge, I can travel back in time to ancient civilizations, understanding their contributions to modern society, or I can look ahead, envisioning the future shaped by today's innovations and discoveries. This love allows me to appreciate the wisdom of the past and apply it to contemporary challenges. It is through knowledge that I can see the threads of history woven into the present, informing our institutions, technologies, and cultural practices. The love of knowledge is a dialogue with time itself, an ongoing conversation that enriches my understanding of human progress and potential. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it nurtures my innate sense of wonder and fuels my imagination. Every concept learned, every theory understood, and every story told opens up new worlds for me to explore. Knowledge is not confined to the tangible. It extends into the realms of ideas and dreams. It is the fertile ground from which innovation and creativity spring forth. The love of knowledge reminds me that the universe is a place of endless possibilities, where every question answered leads to another yet to be asked. It is a reminder that there is always more to learn, more to discover, and more to understand. This inexhaustible wellspring of discovery keeps the flame of curiosity burning brightly within me, illuminating the path of lifelong learning. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it is the cornerstone of informed decision-making. In a world overflowing with information and beset by complexities, the love of knowledge provides me with the discernment to distinguish between fact and fiction, between what is fleeting and what is fundamental. This love empowers me to make choices that are not only beneficial for myself but also for the greater community. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it acts as a bridge between cultures, eras, and philosophies. It transcends the barriers of language and geography, enabling me to connect with the thoughts and ideas of individuals from all walks of life. Through the love of knowledge, I can travel back in time to ancient civilizations, understanding their contributions to modern society, or I can look ahead, envisioning the future shaped by today's innovations and discoveries. This love allows me to appreciate the wisdom of the past and apply it to contemporary challenges. It is through knowledge that I can see the threads of history woven into the present, informing our institutions, technologies, and cultural practices. The love of knowledge is a dialogue with time itself, an ongoing conversation that enriches my understanding of human progress and potential. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it nurtures my innate sense of wonder and fuels my imagination. Every concept learned, every theory understood, and every story told opens up new worlds for me to explore. Knowledge is not confined to the tangible. It extends into the realms of ideas and dreams. It is the fertile ground from which innovation and creativity spring forth. The love of knowledge reminds me that the universe is a place of endless possibilities, where every question answered leads to another yet to be asked. It is a reminder that there is always more to learn, more to discover, and more to understand. This inexhaustible wellspring of discovery keeps the flame of curiosity burning brightly within me, illuminating the path of lifelong learning. I love knowledge. I love knowledge because it is the cornerstone of informed decision-making. In a world overflowing with information and beset by complexities, The love of knowledge provides me with the discernment to distinguish between fact and fiction, between what is fleeting and what is fundamental. This love empowers me to make choices that are not only beneficial for myself, but also for the greater community. Knowledge equips me with the understanding to contribute positively to society, to participate in informed debates, and to help shape a more equitable and just world. It is through knowledge that I can advocate for causes I believe in and support others in their quest for truth and understanding. The love of knowledge is both a personal passion and a public service. The love of knowledge is a recognition that learning is not a destination but a journey. It is a journey that does not promise immediate gratification, but offers something far more enduring: the joy of discovery and the satisfaction of personal growth. In the love of knowledge, the journey itself is the reward, and each step taken is a step towards a more enlightened self. Yet, the love of knowledge also invites us to confront the unknown. It challenges us to step out of our comfort zones and to embrace the discomfort that often accompanies learning. This is where the love of knowledge intersects with courage, the courage to question our own beliefs, to confront uncertainty, and to accept the vulnerability that comes with not knowing. The love of knowledge is also an act of resistance against the forces of ignorance and intolerance. In a world where misinformation can spread like wildfire, the love of knowledge is a beacon of truth, a bulwark against falsehoods. It is a commitment to the rigorous pursuit of understanding and the defense of intellectual integrity. In your own exploration of knowledge, have you ever considered how your unique perspective enriches the collective human understanding? Just as each star contributes to the brilliance of the night sky, each individual's insights and experiences add to the grand mosaic of human knowledge. Your questions, reflections, and discoveries are threads in the larger tapestry of wisdom that spans across generations and cultures. As we deepen our love of knowledge, we must also be mindful of its accessibility. The privilege of education and the opportunity to learn must not be taken for granted. The love of knowledge carries with it the duty to advocate for education for all, to dismantle barriers to learning, and to share what we know with those who may not have the same opportunities. The love of knowledge is an invitation to a life of meaning and purpose. It is a call to use our understanding for the betterment of ourselves and others. It is a pursuit that asks us to be ever curious, ever humble, and ever willing to learn. As you continue on this path, remember that the love of knowledge is not a solitary endeavor, but a communal one. It thrives in the exchange of ideas, in the meeting of minds, and in the collective pursuit of truth. It is in the sharing of knowledge that its true power is realized, for it is through this sharing that we build understanding, foster empathy, and create a world that reflects the best of our collective wisdom. I love my knowledge. I love my knowledge because it equips me with the tools to navigate the world, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. With every new piece of information I absorb, I am not simply collecting facts. I am expanding my understanding of life's intricate tapestry. My knowledge is not a trophy to display, but a seed that, when nurtured, blossoms into wisdom. Through my knowledge, I am given the power to transform not only my own life, but also to contribute to the well-being of others. It breaks down the barriers of ignorance and fear, replacing them with bridges of insight and compassion. The more I learn, the more I realize how interconnected we all are, and this fosters a deep sense of responsibility to share and use my knowledge ethically. I love my knowledge. I love my knowledge because every question it answers spawns new questions, keeping the flame of curiosity alight within my soul. This relentless pursuit of understanding is what keeps life vibrant and exciting. Knowledge reassures me that there is always more to discover, more to understand, and more to experience. It grants me the humility to admit that I do not have all the answers, and that is perfectly fine. This humility is a quiet strength. It keeps me grounded and open to new perspectives. It is in this space of not knowing that the possibility for growth is limitless. Knowledge teaches me the value of the journey as much as the destination. I love my knowledge. I love my knowledge because it becomes the lens through which I view the world, shaping my beliefs, my actions, and my interactions. With each new thing I learn, my perspective shifts, even if only slightly. This is the dance of cognitive evolution, a constant, subtle recalibration of my worldview. Knowledge shows me the beauty of diversity in thought and the richness that comes from different disciplines intersecting. It assures me that every field of study, every culture, and every individual has something to teach me. My love for knowledge is a love for life's endless variety and the potential each new piece of understanding has to enrich my existence. I love my knowledge. I love my knowledge because it is a testament to my resilience and adaptability. Each fact I learn, each concept I grasp, and each skill I acquire are proof of my capacity to grow and adapt. This growth is not without its challenges, but my knowledge is a reminder of the hurdles I've overcome and the learning paths I've traversed. This resilience woven through my knowledge is not just about intellectual triumphs. It's about how I apply what I know to bounce back from life's setbacks. My knowledge provides strategies to cope with failure, methods to build on success, and the wisdom to know that each serves a purpose in my development. It is a silent mentor, always there to guide me through life's ebb and flow. I love my knowledge. I love my knowledge because it acts as a bridge between myself and others. It allows me to communicate, to share ideas, and to forge connections across the vast landscape of human experience. Knowledge is not just about the accumulation of facts. It's about understanding the context, the nuances of communication, and the shared narratives that bind us. Through the sharing of what I know, I contribute to the collective wisdom of humanity. Every piece of information exchanged has the potential to enlighten, to inspire, and to create bonds. My knowledge is a currency of connection, valuable not only in what it is, but in how it can be shared for the greater good. I love my knowledge. I love my knowledge because it is an expression of my freedom. The freedom to learn, to explore, and to question is a fundamental human right, and my pursuit of knowledge is a celebration of that liberty. In learning, I exercise my freedom to think critically, to challenge conventions, and to imagine new possibilities. To gain the most benefit, you should listen to these affirmations 3 times a day, in the morning, afternoon, and evening. Let them sink in deeply, unlock insights, and enhance your life.